Did you know that most of the sugar in the world comes from a plant? A tall grass called sugarcane. Some stalks grow over 4 meters tall. Inside those thick green stalks is sweet juice. Farmers cut sugarcane close to the ground. This is where the most sugar is. They use machetes or cutlasses. The cane is fed into rollers or crushers. These rollers squeeze the stalks under pressure. Slowly, sweet cane juice begins to flow out. The leftover crushed fiber is called bagasse, but it is not useless. In many rural communities, bagasse is used as fuel for fire. The juice is claddy, light green or brown, and it tastes extremely sweet. But there's a problem. Fresh sugarcane juice spoils very quickly, sometimes within hours, so it must be processed immediately. First, we pour the juice into the large boiling pots. Then, we heat it over the fire. The boiling continues for several hours. Slowly, the water evaporates, and the liquid becomes thicker. As the juice boils, foam rises to the surface. This foam contains dirt and plant fibers, so it is skimmed off repeatedly. Eventually, the juice turns into thick syrup. At this stage, the color of the liquid changes too, from pale green to golden brown. And when it hardens, it becomes unrefined cane sugar. This type of sugar is darker because it still contains molasses. Molasses is the component that gives sugar its rich brown color and a stronger flavor. When we talk about nutritional value, unrefined cane sugar contains small amounts of iron and also other minerals. Minerals support your daily needs.